Alright, we're back then.
Hooray!
Hooray!
It's Lawrence.
Lawrence.
He has all the supports.
Hello, Hilda.
It's kind
Are
of
you
sickening.
training too? If that's the case, I may have to revise my opinion of you. Increased
How
strength
rude.
and skill would serve as perfect complements to your beauty and esteemed lineage.
No, I just left something here. I don't share your tireless work ethic. You're quite something. I don't think I've ever seen you take a break.
When the fate of all the Alliance rests on your shoulders, the rigors of training seem paltry by comparison. Besides, when my admirers see that even an individual of my talent possesses a diligent work ethic, it is sure to inspire them.
I see, but I was wondering... Never mind, you're clearly busy.
Oh, is there something you require? What do you need? There is nothing I cannot handle.
Well, the trouble is, I'm no good at fighting. I'm a fragile young lady, not a fearsome warrior.
Don't lie.
I didn't even want to join the academy, honestly. My brother made me.
Of course. For a delicate flower such as yourself, no doubt battle must present a terrible hardship.
It does. It truly does. So I was wondering if, in the next training session, you do my fighting for me? I mean, I can put on a tough, I'm actually fighting kind of air, but that's not quite enough on its own.
Please, leave all of the difficulty to me. I shall permit no harm to befall you.
I'm so happy. In that case, I'll focus on giving a convincingly soldierly performance. You know, Lawrence, you're a good guy. Not that I'd have expected anything less from a noble.
With each of your foes that I vanquish, I shall only become ever stronger. Yes, leave it all to me.
What a guy. And all I had to do was ask. Maybe I'll have a snack.
Lawrence is very cocky and full of himself, but he does actually put forth the work at least.
Yeah. I still hate him.
What
Alright.
are we doing today?
We explore. Let's see what's in there. Hey, we got Shamir.
That bow up.
There's some axes. Punchy. There were more before. I think there was like one more guy that was like in this.
Hmm.
Huh.
There any
Yeah, I'm
special
not-
battles this month?
No. These are pretty much just like. Could explore. Because if we explore, I can train my professor stuff up, get more stuff from the garden. There's not really anything else to do except that.
Okay.
The seminar. Because I think a lot of people got their morale back. There's no way for me to like check their morale. Oh, there it is. Shut up.
No
We
way
got-
for me to check my. Oh wait.
Well, okay. When you go to roster, it's not there. Stats. It's not, oh, that's my teacher, but whatever. Goals? Goals. Okay, that makes sense. Can I change it here? I can. That's cool.
Huh.
So the only people who don't need or aren't max morale, these two. The other, everyone else is like mostly there.
Yeah.
So there's. If I go here, I can train the professor in horsemanship, garden. I could invite those two to food to get their morale the way up if I really wanted to. Because it also gets my professor level up. Is doing some of the other stuff. All right, I think we're gonna do explore.
Okay. Don't take an hour this time though.
Oh, I'm not.
Is it only the first one each month that
Yeah,
takes
because I gotta talk to everyone.
Oh.
That's the
okay.
only reason it takes so long.
All right.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one I'm going to garden. I'm going to go to. I'll skip the food, I think, and talk to. Oh, get out of my way.
Yeah, because when I split the part, like before we did the exploration last time, it was still like over an hour just doing the exploration.
More weeds.
Yes.
Oh, we're so
Oh,
close.
so close.
I can only do two. Still two. Blah, 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 blah.
Make sure they're good.
I don't know. Let's do some mixed herbs. Okay.
Is there anything on the ground, or is that still also once a month?
It can restock from each visit, but most of the time it's just once per month.
Okay. So we're probably not going to get more bait, is what you're saying.
Ah. There we go.
Okay.
Probably not. Alright, I need to talk to Geralt, which is in here.
Well, what's the matter? Even so, the god they say not.
Silly training. Teach me horsies. Hey. Oh, oh, I juked myself.
There's a wall there.
Aha.
Glowy.
That's
It's
a tea.
not food for the fishes.
If I'm allowed to do this, which I can't yet. Oh goodness, it's chunking. Oh, I don't want a master seal.
Why not?
Those I can't use those for a long time. I will take that.
Now we gotta connect to the internet though. Ugh.
I'm not against the advanced seal. The only reason I would want to buy a master seal right now is so that I could turn around and sell it, make some money. Actually, yeah.
How are you gonna make money off it though?
Go over here. Talk to this guy. Did I never send her off? I'm so dumb. I forgot to actually send her off.
Rip.
That's okay. We just saved ourselves money, I guess. Master seal. Off. Okay. Next time we play, a month from now, if she visits anyone else's world, they can buy that offer. We get that money.
And that's cheaper than what you spent buying it?
They get the same price. So I spent $2,700 on it. Every time someone buys that, we get $2,700.
Oh, so it's not just one time.
Nope.
Nice.
So like a month from now, if like a few people buy it, we can come back like 10 grand, easy.
Okay, I approve then.
Okay, I'm glad we agree. All right, what was it? Oh yeah. We're cheating. We're teleporting.
Hopefully someone buys it though, because that cost a lot of money.
It did. Any notes? One note. Yes. Have you considered boys?
Quick and easy never works. Yeah, she liked it.
I wanted to try. Have you tried poison? And just like my character's like, ugh, this fighting I can't do.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. I want to train in it. I want to get like, but we need to you.
I can't sing very loud. Singing with others is a nice.
Hey.
Yay! We're passable. Get more money from Mama Rhea.
And master classes. Now you need that master seal. What's that talking about?
I can hire adjutants. You know how Awakening you can bring your friends to the battle and they fought next to you? It's pretty much that.
Oh, so useless because that'd just steal your experience.
Oh, they don't steal experience. It's pretty much a great way to level up someone without risking the combat.
Oh.
Alright, I need...
Oh, so they go in the place of someone else and then that person gets the experience?
Nope, they don't take up a character slot in the map. Like, you know how battalions work? Where you just attach them to a unit?
Hmm.
They almost equip the person as an item.
Huh.
It's almost like that.
But if they die, then only the adjunct goes away.
Unbelievable.
If they
What
die,
a
then
terrifying
they're dead, I
story.
guess.
Pardon, intrigue?
Facility training horses. Great. Yes!
You have a
I
horse.
still
I
have
am-
much.
Alright. Getting there.
Wait, you said you needed a...
realized-
Did you say we need a C in horses?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Wait, what'd you
Check real
realize?
quick. Oh, yeah, I can't check there. I'll check the back against menu. Yes, really, stop it.
Really?
Really? Alright. Do we want to cook food? I guess we cook food. Head chef. Nah, it's not worth it. Well, look at that. Perfect.
Perfect timing.
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
When I got late game, I just like had so much extra time to do stuff, and I was like, I guess I'll just eat a ton of food and get everyone's like max morale so I can train them in class. And it's just like so much professor experience.
Nice.
I hit like A+ rank, and it's like, oh, now you can't do anything else. All right, that's it. We're done.
Quick.
All right.
Who we learning today? You can do 5 now.
Yay. Who needs what really bad? I hate you. I had to train you.
Yeah, you do.
Shut up. Well, I wasn't prepared for this. Leave me alone.
But Learns isn't maxed, so maybe you shouldn't train him.
Ah, good point. He's got armor, heavy armor. Oh yeah, Hilda.
Oh. Please.
How's this gonna help?
What?
You got 2 goods in a row.
You can actually get negative, so let's not complain.
Okay. There we go. Does she need lances?
To become an armor knight, yes.
Oh. Wow.
I think I got.
I guess that double perfect kind of made up for the 2 goods.
Yeah, it got in an area that she needed it, so. Alright, I'm tempted to train her some in magic. Not a lot, just.
I
Okay.
That'll do it.
I. Oh. I.
Guess she could do spear? 1.
That was nice.
You liked it.
No. I think she needs to do a bit of training in this. Not a lot, but a bit.
Not full.
It's not. Oh yeah, it's not full. Okay, good. Thank you.
Just had to mix up the RNG.
No problem.
Okay.
Talent like this,
That
hidden
skill's
away.
broken, by the way. Basically,
Soul.
what it does is it adds like her resistance to her strength, and she's a mage.
I don't get it. So what does it do?
Takes her resistance stat and adds it to her strength when she
Oh,
attacks.
okay. So now she's like crazy strong with swords.
Yes.
Hmm.
Sure.
Don't.
Actually, that's a little bit of focus. Yeah.
One more to go.
Yeah. What's he working on?
Everything.
Oh yeah. Come on. There.
I'll keep. I can't.
That's what's up.
No.
No.
I can't believe I got. I've really grown.
Okay.
Professor.
All right. She already got C rank, so I'm fine with this.
They're gonna like double our axe learning or something.
Gives her like 1.5, so it's, in my opinion, not as good.
Hmm.
But
Professor? There's something I need to say. Thank you. How should I put this? I don't seem to be getting along with everyone. I don't contribute much either. Am I a nuisance to you, Professor? If so, I'll leave. Of course, my adoptive father may not understand, but if I must... Oh, my adoptive father is one of the new nobles of the Alliance. His territory is to the north. He was a distant relative who took me in after my parents vanished. He's blessed with great drive and ambition. Some may go so far as to call it avarice. He wishes to marry me off to a powerful noble. That's why he sent me to the academy. If I left now, I'm sure he'd have a strong opinion about it. Ah, sorry. I strayed away from the topic. I'm not good at telling stories either. Good. I'm glad. So, as I was saying, are you sure I'm not bothering you, Professor?
These are the same choice.
much.
Top one's probably better.
Probably.
Oh, I'm so grateful to hear you say that. What I'm trying to say is, you should keep your distance. I'm more trouble than I'm worth.
No.
She knows
You
physics,
only
so
say that because you don't know the real me. I'm sorry, I have to go.
I will say, when we get to it, everyone that has a crest has like a support mission.
Mm-hmm.
Hers is one of the hardest I've had to do.
Like difficulty-wise or like emotionally?
Difficulty-wise.
That wasn't so bad.
It was meant to be difficult.
Whoa.
It's one of those things like you're not meant to get a perfect on that mission. I'm almost positive.
Experience is everything.
Not as hard as I thought.
Ooh. Hooray. What are we doing this week?
We could go exploring and get everyone's food topic all set up. Some more supports. We'll get it later. Do we want to bother with food? Well, yeah, because if I do explore, I get a few food options, then use the rest of the time to train my horse skills.
Train your horse.
Yeah, pretty much. That's one of the reasons I was stocking up on food.
That's
Out of my way.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Get some turnips. Some more. Oh, we can get 3 things now.
Woo!
I know, so much stuff. Let's go with flowers. Purple, yellow. So expensive.
We're broke.
I know, but it gives me like professor experience, so it's like it's still really
Okay.
useful. All right.
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
That looks delicious. Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
Refresh experience, yes. All right, now we have to pay to eat. Says the in Hilda, huh? Okay. Wait. Who else needs motivation? No one. Cool.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away. Yummy! Who made this? I'll have to give my compliments
Like
to
that
the
your character
chef.
like eats a meal. I'm stuffed, guys, and it's like I gotta eat another meal. But later in the game, it's like you'll have like 4 meals back to back, and it's like your professor has to be dead. Sup, pops?
What's the matter? Even
Horse
forgot
me.
They said not to
Teach me about horses. Nay, my son. Nay. Oh. Alright. I'm pretty sure now everyone is.
Except for him.
Man, I got this. I got this. Hold on.
Are we really? If so, I find it. How kind of you.
Thanks, bruh.
There, now he's maxed. Alright, we gotta talk to the professor because he gives me horse training too. Don't grunt at me!
Hey, you.
Watch it.
Smack my face into a wall.
Be pardoned, intriguing.
Horses. Gross.
Gross. Oh, I need to learn some spear skills because
That's what you do when you horse.
yes, it's E rank. It's pretty bad. Oh, Shamir.
Oh, Shamir.
How many more? I got one more action.
One.
Where are you, Shamir? You're by here. Yeah, she's right there.
Yeah, like right outside your room, I think.
Oh, well, here we might as well check to see if anyone got new stuff that we can actually afford.
You broke.
Umber Steel, no. Master Seal, no. Oh my goodness. This is my nightmare.
Or you like Master Seals?
Oh, I hate her so much. Not as much.
You spend
That's-
too much time roaming.
Teach me. Teach me the ways of the spirit. That's how you teach. Yes. Oh, I should have went to the preacher thing. Oh well.
Too late now.
Yeah, too late. Oh well.
Ding.
Oh no, I should have saved it.
Professor, thank you for helping me with my training.
Anytime.
I'd love to do this again if possible. Your advice is always so useful. Everyone thinks you're a wonderful
The
teacher.
guy playing has played through most of the game. I have not,
Capitalizing on their strengths.
but neither one of us has
Actually,
actually
I
beaten
wasn't
it.
sure you paid too much attention
true.
to your students.
I've
Clearly, I was wrong.
learned to optimize early time because before I kind of squandered it pretty bad. Using the teaching the teacher stuff more appropriately. Try and recruit people I know I'm gonna need. Well, not need, but
After all, were that
What
the
I need to
case,
recruit
you
people.
wouldn't be capable of providing such useful feedback. I'll continue to learn and grow from your instruction, Professor. I just know it. You think I'm determined? Professor, thank you. You're the only one who's ever praised me like that. I mean, people are always telling me I've got a knack for magic. If you can call the power of my crests a knack, they aren't wrong per se. Though bearing 2 crests isn't a gift I ever asked for. Anyhow, I've made a point to work harder than most and not rely too heavily on the power they bestow. So I find it frustrating that the only praise I seem to receive is directly related to that power. If you've noticed how hard I work, then well, it makes me very happy. Well, you see, it is because I am the only child of House Ordelia. I must do all I can for my family name. I'm determined to someday be of real value to them, and that day must come soon. I can't waste any time. I don't have much of it left. Anyway, I should be going. Thank you again for your help.
Who did you let die?
no one's dying.
Oh, the guy in the
Well.
chat.
Oh,
Birthday.
Claude.
Claude.
Okay, well, hosting part for Claude. Let's see if I had to guess. He seems like an almond kind of guy, right?
Yeah, I would
Oh,
say so.
I'm sorry. Did I make you wait? I ran as fast as I could. Thanks.
No, Professor, I really hate almonds. Ugh.
I'm actually allergic to nuts.
The taste of relaxation.
Oh, no, he likes it.
Okay.
Oh?
It's one of these two. Got it.
Right.
Ooh, I don't know. He doesn't seem like a fishy kind of guy. Okay, I'm gonna click it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's either one of these two.
Wow.
Yeah.
3 for 3.
You're such a mystery.
The only reason I would say the working hours for guards is so he could sneak around.
Yeah. Are you a mystery?
Oh, I laughed at him. No.
Great tea time.
Ah, I'm afraid I've stayed too long. Thanks for the tea. Let's plan to do this again sometime.
Next time, don't laugh at me. What's going on here?
I
It's
don't
time for the mission.
understand. He laughed at me. Alright, so we get a peek at advanced classes now. Get the Weaver Lord, the More Savant, which is the sword magic. Which is like a samurai.
So many
ninja.
swords.
Yeah, so many swords. But he can't use one of them. You got the Great Knight, heavy on horse. You got the bow on horse. And you got the black magic on horse. You get the white magic on horse. You got the War Master, and that's...
What the War Master? Is he just an axe guy?
Axe and Brawl.
You just Hector?
Yeah, pretty much.
I see.
It's one of those, like... Oh, these 4 classes take... Oh, females get a different option, though. They get a... Falcon Knight, of course. They get the Grimoire,
The Grimoire.
which is like
Mage.
yeah, super mage, basically a super mage. She'll probably end up being a holy knight, healing on a horse.
Okay.
And see, that's why I'm like, for Cynthia, she will most likely be the Mortal Savant. Although I might turn her to, she might be our dancer, but I'm not sure yet. Leone she's geared to being the archer on a horse, and Hilda, she's
Wanna be
geared
a
to either
failure.
yeah, pretty much. I think she actually prefers being a Wyvern rider, but I might turn to like a heavy knight. That option comes up. Another good thing is, like, if I get my professor level up with the horses, it'll be much easier to train everyone on horses that need it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, mission.
So is there no Pegasus Knight then?
There's Pegasus Knights.
Well, I saw Falcon Masters or whatever, but...
That was the master class.
Oh, and the Advanced there's Pegasus?
You get the intermediate, it has the...
Oh,
Pegasus Knight,
okay.
and then advanced gets the Weaver, and then the master gets both.
I
I don't
see.
know. It's weird.
Wait, so there's a Weaver Knight in both Advanced and Master? Like they're the same class?
Yeah, well, not quite, because they're 2 different classes for females, but only females have access to the...
What's the difference between the Advanced Weaver and the Master Weaver?
One's got better stats.
Oh.
Weaver Rider is just like a B and a C and axe and flying, and then
A. Oh. CAA.
A,
Oh.
A, and C.
And they get an extra, they get lances, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ports real quick. So many.
So many. Well, you let them build up.
No, but I didn't want to. I figured it all at once.
Marianne, please accept my apologies for my behavior yesterday.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Asking you about your family like that was pretty insensitive of me. No matter how curious I am, that's no way to treat someone. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. You weren't being insensitive. I just didn't want to talk about it. I don't spend much time talking about myself. Not to people, anyway.
Talk
If
to birds
not
all the time,
people,
though.
Then with who? Unpeople? Non-people?
Well, yes. I'm much more comfortable talking to anyone who isn't a person.
I was actually joking, but now I'm mystified. Who is it you like to talk to?
I talked to
Dorte,
Dorchan.
of course.
Close enough.
Ah, of course. Good old Dorte. And does he understand what you tell him?
We understand each other. He tells me when he's sleepy, or when his stomach hurts, or if his nose itches.
Sounds like a complainer, that Dorte. But let's table this fascinating discussion for just a moment. Now that we've gotten in some small talk, I'd like to know what you're hiding. You are hiding something, right? Your lineage, perhaps?
No.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If it's all just idle gossip, that's fine too. But if it's something silly like, my ancestors were cursed, therefore I'm cursed, you should know that I won't accept that nonsense. That sort of thinking is stupid, and that's all there is to it. Say your ancestors were thieves. Does that make you a thief, even if you've never stolen a thing? Of course not.
But people have burdens to bear from the moment they're born. My burdens are so big that I'm sorry, I can't discuss this anymore.
People certainly are born with burdens. She's right about that. But Marianne, don't you know that you can choose not to carry them?
Oh, Professor, here's the map you... Well, there's always next time, I suppose.
Hey, Ignatz, didn't you have something to talk to the professor about?
Oh no, nothing urgent. You didn't cut short your conversation because of me, did you?
Come on, do I seem like the type to do that? No, I just had a couple of questions about the bows. We're done now, so I thought I'd come and tell you.
The bows? Is something wrong with them?
Lots of them have come in for repairs lately, so I switched out some of the strings for stronger ones. They've been breaking less, but now they're harder to draw.
Ah, I see. I suppose people would prefer if you went back to the lighter bowstrings.
Maybe. If the only issue was the draw weight, I'd just tell people to get stronger arms. But the real problem is that you can't shoot as fast. The arrows also fly too far now.
I can see how slower shooting is a drawback, but the arrows flying farther, that actually sounds like a good thing.
Sure, on open plains, but up close you lose accuracy. That's why I thought it might be good to use different bowstrings for different scenarios. I wanted the professor's opinion about that.
Oh, good point. You know a lot about bows, don't you?
Guess I do. I grew up in a hunting village, so I've been around them my whole life. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily better than anyone, but at least I know what I'm doing. And you? Do you have something you're really good at?
Me? Oh no, I don't think so.
Well, I'm sure you'll find your thing someday.
I hope so.
Wait, Leonie was talking about something with the professor besides, oh, your father's better than you.
Oh, Marianne, there you are!
Lysithia? What's all this commotion? What's happening?
There's been an accident at the training grounds. A spell gone amok. Come on, we need all the help we can get over there.
Oh no, but I don't know how
We could really use your help before things get out of hand. Come on, hurry!
I don't think I would be much help.
Oh, for the goddess's sake! You won't know unless you try, will you? Don't decide you're of no use without even giving it a shot. Fine then. Forget it. I'll go on my own. You can just stand here and stare at the wall.
That face, though.
Sorry, I can't do anything right. Oh, perhaps I took it too far. Hey, Marianne, do you have a minute? Listen, I'm sorry about all the stuff I said earlier. The situation was urgent, and I'll admit I wasn't thinking clearly. I shouldn't have been so callous. I hurt your feelings, didn't I?
No, it's fine. I'm the one to blame.
Huh? But hey, are you sure you're all...
I'm the one who should apologize. All I did was get in your way. You would have made it to the training grounds much sooner if I hadn't slowed you down.
Huh? Wait a second.
It's all my fault. It's always my fault. The accident was probably my fault too.
You're being so... negative. I don't know what to say.
Oh, I hate her. So annoying. I don't care if she has a dark past or not. Alright, let's do it.
The Rite of Rebirth is finally underway. Time to see if our hunch was right.
Ugh, I hope it's not. Then we wouldn't have to fight anyone.
We've all come to this conclusion together. I'm sure we've got it right.
Right or wrong, the clock is ticking. All we can do for now is stick to the plan.
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's Rite of Rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the Goddess Tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous. He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
That was said in jest, Flame, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble. As a professor, you would do well to remember that it is your duty to guide your students down the path of righteousness.
Please excuse us, everyone. We shall see you again after the ceremony has concluded.
Sedith is way too overprotective. He reminds me of my brother.
Come on, Teach. I know a hidden spot where we can monitor the stairs that lead to the Holy Mausoleum. If there's anyone down there, they'll be trapped like the rats they are. We'll just have to take them down without getting bitten. Back to the subject at hand. What I found last night was a sealed coffin in the underground Holy Mausoleum. I did some research, and the only time you can easily get in and out of that place is during the Rite of Rebirth. And because of that alleged assassination plot, it has even thinner defenses than usual. It's all too clear.
Thanks.
Everybody loves Catherine except for you.
Yeah,
Thank
made
you.
her pretty much pretty good.
I am grateful.
Fred's door is so far down.
My thank you so much.
Oh no, look, it's a Death Knight.
Yeah, it is.
That, if we kill him, we get the Dark Seal.
Nice. What's it do?
Let's request me use Dark Magic.
Well,
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen though. Like, it looks like he's beatable, but it's not really. Because he has an ability that lets him counterattack from any distance.
oh, so is that really annoying skill that hurts you no matter what you do?
Yeah.
Oh.
And yeah, no, his attack speed is 15, was it? Yeah, he basically is gonna double anyone he attacks. Yeah, he's gonna double anyone. Attack's 35, so yeah, you're not supposed to actually beat him.
Oh, okay.
This guy. Mysterious mage. Is there is a chest here. Here and one over there.
I know you got a chest key last time we did something. I don't know who has it.
It's in my inventory, I think, or the
Oh.
storage. You just drop a chest key too.
So it doesn't even matter. As long as you're not full on inventory. Still the Goss icon in your main character's slot.
Yeah, I need to give that to someone.
Oh, he has a chest. She has a chest key.
So now I gotta decide what the path it wants me to go down. Watson ages.
So that death not gonna move?
No, he won't move.
Okay.
Our guess was spot on. Looks like we have company.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
I'm on it.
Is there a time limit on this fight?
No.
No.
Looks like the enemy is going after the casket in the back. Maybe they're going after the Saint's bones? Weird. I'd like to defeat them before they can finish the job.
Oh, I guess there was a time limit. 25 turns is
Pretty long
absurd.
now. Yeah.
But did you notice? Look closely at the ground. There's some kind of contraption on certain parts of the floor.
Don't touch them.
The smart move is to advance while finding the best fighting positions we can, based on the enemy's weaponry.
I stand ready.
Vroom vroom.
Well done.
Leave it to me.
Ah, I see. Or you could just use miasma from like one space away, but
I'm just gonna smack her.
alright.
Ready anytime. Who knew?
Let's get to it.
Ooh, nice.
What'd you get?
A vulnerary.
Nice.
Magic. He's only got a sword. Okay.
Who, me?
I need to make sure actually you can.
Ready and willing.
definitely tougher.
I got this.
Which side has more mages? Oh, this side, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think.
Stay focused.
Death Knight, prove your strength and scatter these fools.
Scatter.
I don't take commands or waste my time on weaklings.
I'm getting a really disturbing vibe from that guy. No one go near the evil-looking knight, okay?
Right.
I call that a win.
Or did your crest activate? That hasn't happened for a while. So I guess also you haven't really used him that much to attack either.
I think I've got the hang of it.
Oh no, Lawrence, why are you so far behind?
Did you even move him last turn?
I did. I used him to basically.
Oh, right, you gambit. So you moved into everyone else's starting position.
Pretty much.
Life doesn't always go as planned.
Yeah, dexterity. That's really important.
Can I get a do-over?
Please.
That was a really bad one.
Of course I won. My efforts are paying off.
Much better.
Aha! I'm getting it. I'm all sweaty.
Dang.
Punch him right in the face.
Get wrecked.
Should have trained better. I think I've gotten stronger.
Look at these level ups.
Pretty awful, that's what.
I can't afford to lose.
Go ahead. Hit your magic. I'm gonna kill your friend.
It's not luck, it's fate. Yeah, I've got this down.
So what does that skill do?
It lets me, when my people are Italian strength, it's like below like 30% or 50%. It lets me attack first, but only if my battalion's like below half. It's one of those. I don't really like the battalion skills that much. I haven't gone this way.
You fought well. We must all do our part.
I get things done. I feel like I've grown.
Uh-oh, getting doubled.
I'll keep it simple.
Nice throw.
celebrate later.
Me too.
Pull out all the stops. That's the golden deer for you.
Murdered.
I think I get it.
The reinforcements haven't arrived? If they approach from behind, we can attack them from both sides.
Won that.
Yahoo! Nice!
This is our chance.
Oh. Okay, so I'm not going to hit, but that could be bad.
Luckily, it wasn't.
Guess he'll die then.
You underestimated me.
You can't compete with me.
See his attack speed. 0?
Huh?
Their attack speed's like 0.
Wow, they're kind of weak.
Yeah, Hilda's gonna smack them. Oh, sorry. Put it.
That helps.
Don't waste it.
Right. I forgot. I should have watched
That's
Wait.
unfortunate.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. Grab the item. Cool. Can you fight these guys now? Or no?
Strength in action.
I could use a break.
Sorry, but victory is mine. I'm not done
That could have been worse than it ended up being.
Okay.
Thank you.
Look at that guy right next to me. He's jazzing. He was seriously going. He was like, "Yeah, look at this."
I mean, Lorenz is a very charismatic person after all.
Thanks.
did this because, as I said, the more fights, the better.
Not as hard as I thought.
What turn are you on?
Super easy. Turn 8.
8.
Boss is right here.
Yeah.
You're outclassed. I'm still not satisfied.
I was gonna say that's kind of a weird level up, but I guess he is kind of a magic user too, so that wasn't that bad for him.
I'm gonna finish him off Lawrence. Lawrence is starting to really fall behind.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can really throw a hill on the front line like this.
Probably not. She needs healed too.
I can heal her. That's easy. I'm gonna go ahead and do it though.
You're
Her
too
battalion's
kind.
starting to fall apart though.
What?
Her battalion.
Oh. Cool.
He's trying to run away.
Well, he's a healer. He really can't do anything else.
This rest of the battalion didn't like die off.
Much needed.
Naturally.
Thank you.
Yeah, they made a big deal of pointing out these tiles on the floor, but they don't seem to actually do anything.
Yeah.
Who, me?
Should have trained better.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Sorry, did I hurt you? Don't expect much more than that.
Sadly, that was a better level up than most of your recent ones.
Yeah.
Is this power really mine?
I'm beginning to understand. Well done.
Jeez.
Nothing.
This is what I do. I have to try harder.
There's a lot of magic.
Yeah.
I see.
That guy's a bit hard. Well.
Did the trick.
Closer, but not enough still. Oh.
There we go.
Alright.
Another one down.
Can't get comfortable.
All right.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So nice of you.
Hold on, who has... This is still super risky, but...
Well, you have rewind time if needed.
Do it!
I've got another option.
Of course I won.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Oh.
At least it's just one. Hopefully it won't be able to kill Leonie.
I know she'll live.
Okay.
You hit bottom. That's the prediction.
Rogue crit.
He has a chance to crit.
Oh. I suppose Laura's probably isn't in range. Nope.
I'll manage.
Ugh.
Yeah, I can't really afford to risk that. Oh.
Our power is yours.
Don't underestimate us.
You're too late. The seal will be broken any minute now.
Yeah, you're too kind. Apologies.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
If you hit. If you hit.
I had hit 3. I mean, it's very likely that I'll hit all of them. I got rewind though.
Yeah.
Punch his stage.
Success.
Straight in action.
Aw.
It's no use. A seal is broken. You can't. A sword.
The Falcon. Bro, you're a mage. You don't even know how to use a sword.
What?
Does he shoot fireballs out of that sword?
No, he's shooting fireballs at us. I became a giant. See how tiny he is?
Oh, rip.
I'm an ant.
Ant-Man. He did.
That sword is... I see. What a pleasant surprise.
The jerk got away. Was that magic? We can't even chase after it. Hey, Professor, the way that sword is shining, do you think it could be...
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control. You, round up any stragglers.
Will do.
Less than half the turns required.
Yeah, rest isn't really. It'd be different if it fully restored everyone's motivation, but it doesn't. Or if all holy weapons restored 5 energy, then it would definitely be worth it. It's like only your sword. I think it's only your sword. So it's like.
My thank you so much.
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Death to all.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western
That's all.
Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived!
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands.
May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please! The goddess would never forgive you for our execution!
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
I suppose that's that. The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. Looks like it was all a plot by the Western Church. It's just too bad that that masked knight who was leading the attack got away. Vanished without a trace.
But why would the Western Church want to attack Lady Rhea?
Why? Take your pick of reasons. Relations with the Western Church aren't exactly friendly. Oh, that's right. Gerald mentioned that you grew up completely isolated from the church. The Church of Seros is split into a few different branches across Fodlan. The Central Church is headquartered right here at Garrick Mach. Then there's the Western Church. Far west from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lonato had his little rebellion, is the fortress city of Aryan Road. It's the strongest fortress in the kingdom. On the other side of it is the headquarters of the Western Church.
Not too smart to bicker with people who worship the same goddess as you.
The bishop of the Western Church must be pretty ambitious. Probably hopes to split off completely. In which case, he'd need to weaken the Central Church's influence. Killing Rhea is certainly one way to do that. To the shock of no one, I hear the Knights have been sent to subdue the leaders of the Western Church. We'll probably get a chance to assist.
You're an odd one, aren't you, Professor? How'd you make it this far in life without ever interacting with the church? I can't believe someone like you exists in Fodlan. It's too strange.
If you think that's weird, consider the fact that Rhea hired Teach despite all that.
So those guys they caught, they all got the axe, right? That's brutal.
Lady Rhea can be rather intimidating at times. In fact, she can be downright terrifying.
Professor, those who cannot be saved must be delivered to the goddess for judgment. Is that not so?
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Seros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the Crest Stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected.
It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the Sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
That seemed really weird.
Lady Rhea, wait. Do you truly mean to give the Sword of the Creator to this stranger?
Like, well, this sacred relic we've had locked up in this tomb for a long time. Yeah, you can just hold on to it.
Almost 1,000 years.
Yeah.
It's one thing. It's like one. It's like obviously you're able to wield it. No one else in the land can do this. Again, it's well, as I said earlier, it's odd that they hired a professor they met days before, has no knowledge of the church, and like, you're hired. So yeah, it's very strange. I mean, like you can say logically, it's like because it's Geralt's kid, it's Geralt and his kid. Oh, but
surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fodlan would be consumed by war. Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Seiros over 1,000 years ago. When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the Sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Seiros was forced to destroy him. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Seteth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the Sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
The Sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last. And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you?
Certainly is strange.
I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The Sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name? Yes, her! The Sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more. I despise not knowing what is going on. It frightens me.
And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
The
Oh,
sword
no.
of the Creator, pulled right from the legends. I finally found it, and yet it ended up in Teach's hands. Could I even use it anyway? Damn it. There's no telling what's to come.
Seems a little jealous. Wait,
Oh, I saved it. Hold on.
is there gonna be more cutscenes?
This introduction, but I think it'll go to the where
Part
do you want to
1.
do next?
White clouds. Verdant rain moon. Tower of black winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the
This
people
narrator's so boring.
nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
I'm getting tired too. I should be. I should not be.
I should be. I've been up since like 8:30, 9, something like that. I don't know. I had a long week. Money.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
Oh boy, Bandits Part
They stole
2.
a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
Why was he disowned?
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
Hey, Teach. I gotta say, I never would have guessed you were a descendant of the King of Liberation. You didn't forget, did you? That story I told you about a relic that could cut a mountain in half? That relic was the Sword of the Creator, the very same used by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. Don't be coy, Teach. The Sword of the Creator could only be wielded by Nemesis. If you can use it too, that can only mean you have that bloodline's crest. Fine, keep your secrets. But just so you know, I don't understand isn't gonna cut it here at the monastery. Speaking of, Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. He probably
Why does
wants to
everybody keep
examine
telling
your
us
crest
that?
with those crazy instruments of his. Actually, sounds amusing. Maybe I'll tag along.
If it isn't my little Claude, what has you so worked up?
Judith, what are you doing here?
That's Lady Judith to you, boy. I told you, until you're in charge, I expect you to address me with all due respect. Anyway, I'm here to retrieve you. Duke Regan's condition has taken a turn for the worse.
Are you saying the old man's on his deathbed?
No, it's not that bad. But in the state he's in, he won't be able to participate in the next roundtable conference. He wants you to go in his stead. I volunteered to play the messenger.
Wow, thanks for that. Oh, and Teach, this is Judith, also known as the hero of House Daphnel.
So you're Little Claude's teacher, are you? How much trouble has he been giving you?
If her nickname didn't give it away, you should know that Judith, Lady Judith, is the leader of the famous House Daphnel of the Leicester Alliance. She used to be a big deal at the roundtable conferences, but it seems of late she's been reduced to a mere...
You had better shut that mouth before I put my boot in it, you tactless nuisance. Now come on, let's get going. Sorry, Professor, but I need to borrow the boy for a bit.
I suppose we'll have to finish our chat later. Sorry, Teach. But don't you worry, I'll be back in time for our next mission. All right, Judith, let's get going.
It's Lady... I suppose you are the active leader for the time being. Fair enough, boy. Fair enough.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
Crest of flames.
Your ability to wield the sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Whose birthday? Manuel's.
It's the flirty nurse.
Boobs.
Thank you for your invitation. To what do I owe this surprise? Thank you. Oh, what fun.
Likes it.
Huh? Nah.
Oh.
Fail.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, really?
Bye-bye.
Oh.
At least the tea was good.
Thanks for the treat. Come by the infirmary anytime you need anything. I'll be waiting, Professor.
All right, let's pop that recording off.
Yeah, we'll call. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna call it for the night. Thank you for watching.